in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the no, my run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is it.
Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team as a whole.
Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Lowry. 4-3. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Buddy Hield. Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Gasol to Van Vliet. Lowry. That's off the side of the rim, short. Fox across the timeline. Leads just a point. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. The shot by Lowry misses. Buddy Hield to Fox.
Right.
Barnes to Fox. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. To Gasol. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lowry to Van Vliet. And he dunks it down for two.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. To Gasol. Lowry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Fox into the front court. They're down.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
For three, can't go down. Smothering defense. Into the front court, it's Fox. Down 3. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. Lowry. And it's Fox there for the rebound. Buddy Hield to Bagley. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Van Vliet. Lowry. Gets it in the right corner. So Lowry. Fires the 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Fox with it. Looking to make something happen. He gets it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lowry. And the rebound taken in by Barnes. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he missed the free throw. To Van Vliet. Cashes in for 2.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Bagley. Can't connect from in close. To Lowry. Harrison. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
De'Aaron Fox to the basket for 2.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
It's Sacramento ball. Marc Gasol rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Nothing going here on that drive. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Fox into the front court. Down 5. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 3.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Got it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Lowry. Fred Van Vliet. From long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Harrison Barnes. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Barnes. To Fox. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Van Vliet. Ibaka. Lowry. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have it.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lin with it. Up 5. Deep left corner to Jeremy Lin. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Jeremy Lin. De'Aaron Fox. Pascal Siakam tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Lin to Powell. Over to the right side. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
De'Aaron Fox. Scores. Strong take.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Number 6, Corey Joseph.
Taken by the Raptors.
Come on.
Johnson to Ibaka. Lin. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The rebound comes down to Toronto. To Lin. Jeremy Lin. Missed his first. That one goes.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Corey Joseph trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Toronto with the basketball. Lin to Gasol. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Joseph with it. His team down 9. Lin. Off the iron. No good. Driving right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Marc Gasol. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ibaka won't go down, and a putback slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Sacramento ball. Raptors come away with it. Jeremy Lin, 2-4 now.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 attempts from the field.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Joseph with it. Down by 15. To Fox. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. Kings retain the possession. De'Aaron Fox. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finishing. It's all business.
Johnson to Ibaka. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fox, no good. To Ibaka. Johnson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Serge Ibaka slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys down big. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Stanley Johnson. Powell. 4-3 is good.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Marc Gasol sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see...
Stuffs it down with authority.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Hield. And they call the foul. Not the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
taken by the Raptors.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Count the basket at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocked loose. Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the three and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kings have the basketball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Serge Ibaka pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Serge Ibaka. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Hill driving, but his shot misses. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. For 3. Oh, he hits the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Great opportunity.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Kings,
To Bagley. The shot almost to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Taken by the Raptors. Lynn to Gasol. Dwayne Dedman with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Cruises inside for 2.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocked loose. Rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
It's Sacramento ball to Hield. Has a chance, add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fires the 3, shakes free, and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Bagley. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Barnes. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Barnes. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Kyle Lowry, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4, Toronto Raptors.
Taken by the Raptors. Stanley Johnson, strong finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Hield. From long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. Serge Ibaka with a piece. Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. And he hits.
The assist from number 44.
Kings with the ball. Pascal Siakam swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Johnson. Off the assist.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. Knocks it down from mid-range. To Bagley. Raptors come away with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
De'Aaron Fox. Pascal Siakam to Stanley Johnson. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Fox with it. Down a bundle. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Lowry has the basketball. To Ibaka. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Fox. They work it down to Barnes. And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And this is the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To Ibaka.
Get back.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Fox across the timeline. His guys down big. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Kings, number 8, Bogdanovic.
Buddy Hield. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Ibaka. Johnson. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Fox to the basket, but a shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Doesn't get the bounce. Johnson.
I got him. Here we go.
To Ibaka. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Gets it in the left corner. Pascal Siakam gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Johnson showing why when he's at his best, he could be a great pro.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
De'Aaron Fox slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Going to launch beyond the arc.
My man right here, y'all choice. I got ball.
15-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Raptors absolutely dominated the competition in the first. The Raptors certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Kings have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the and
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Knocked loose. What a save. That's hard work right there. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Lowry. Free throws coming up.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. It's the Kings now with the ball. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Jumper's good.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Gasol, good for two. Great footwork once again.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Bagley. Barnes to Fox. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Lowry to Gasol. Deep left corner. Fox into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Bagley. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Buddy Hield. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Dwayne Dedmon, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Van Vliet. Gasol. Top of the key. Lowry. And the Kings able to clear the board. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lowry. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Lowry with it. His guys holding the big lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Add 2 points to the board.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Marc Gasol. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a look. Barnes' shot. It's off. Fred Van Vliet for three, and it's Hield with the rebound. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Van Vliet. Fires the three. Not done yet. To Van Vliet. Lowry. From long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Marc Gasol.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Buddy Hield. Knocked loose. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. 8 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's Sacramento ball. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Over to the right side. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Barnes. To Hield. Taken by the Raptors. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's diddling.
Marc Gasol rejects it. 9 blocks.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Serge Ibaka slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Hield. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Fred VanVleet. Off the assist.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. To Ibaka. Fred VanVleet. Around the perimeter. Lowry. That no good. Off the mark.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Toronto.
Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Ibaka. Lynn. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Hield. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Raptors come away with it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Lowry to Stanley Johnson. Lynn. It's good for 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Serge Ibaka tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Stanley Johnson. Lowry to Stanley Johnson. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And count the basket inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
short jumper won't fall. Johnson to Jeremy Lin. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Joseph with it. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Ibaka to Lin. Jeremy Lin. He's now 4 for 6.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Great pass to set it up and stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended, but Norman Powell answers the call.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Serge Ibaka sends it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Corey Joseph. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Stanley Johnson. The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Costa Koufos at the line for 2 shots. History not on his side. 58% from the line. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. To Jeremy Lin. Powell. Lin. Knocks it down.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Kings with the ball. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Johnson. Nice pass to get things going.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Powell to Lowry. Kicks it around the perimeter. Lin hits the trifecta.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Joseph with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Johnson to Lin. Nice finish at the rim. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll gather the troops and talk things over. Time for some new personnel into the game. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. Johnson to Ibaka. Goes to the left side. 4-3. Man, that was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Joseph with it. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Gets it in the right corner. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lowry.
Number 6, Corey Joseph. That's his first.
Kyle Lowry. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Three for 3. Nice. Taken by the Raptors. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Barnes to Bagley. Serge Ibaka pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Knocked loose. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Serge Ibaka with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Serge Ibaka with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
To Lowry. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Sacramento ball. Knocked loose. To Fox. Raptors come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Taken by the Raptors.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. Great look and vision. Easy path to the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. And a nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Serge Ibaka swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Entering the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 24, Buddy Hield.
And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Siakam, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Norman Powell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Kings have the basketball. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. It's good. And one.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
To Hield. Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Barnes. Rebound comes to Lowry.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And a throwdown.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound hauled in by Barnes. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 23.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Lowry. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Hield. And counted at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Joseph with it. His guys down big. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fred VanVleet to Powell. For three. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. It's Sacramento ball. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Corey Joseph sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their... He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Buddy Hield.
For Sacramento, number 41, Costa Koufos.
You see it. Hand up, hand up.
5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Knocked loose. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And I'll never forget one of my first games. Playing as a rookie with the Bulls, I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit. Easy layup.
Buddy Hield. From the painted area, won't go down. To Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Hield. Short jumper won't go down. Count the basket inside.
2 points. The assist from number 43.
And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 33, Marc Gasol. Subbing in for Sacramento.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. To Gasol. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
With a drop step. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Gasol with a drop step. Fires the three. Not that time. Surveys the floor. To Hield. Curling inside. And count the basket.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Ibaka. Can't get the bounce. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. And he hits.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Bagley. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Kings with the ball. Marc Gasol rejects it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. Taken by the Raptors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Buddy Hield. No good. To Gasol. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Goes to the right side. Ibaka. And the Kings secure the rebound. Great dish to set it up. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Gets it in the right corner. Ibaka. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
And he dunks it down for two. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. All right. Kyle Lowry is going to get a chance at three here. Hasn't missed yet. Oops. He missed the first one. Second at three. Got it. To Hield. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. And he finishes at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. It remains Sacramento basketball. Buddy Hield. It goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. Shot.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it.
Shooting two. Subbing in for Toronto.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Off the iron. It came out. 20-footer at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Raptors could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors put on the pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Lowry put together a triple-double in a memorable game. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Got your baby. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.